Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is many a true nerd, and welcome back to Rome Total War, where you join us on the cusp of victory against the Scipiones, assuming they don't take Leptis Magna and set us back a square, which would be unfortunate, because yes, I may have left this town a little bit undefended, but we've got ourselves some troops here. We've got enough to hold out, but for the moment at least, they're not attacking us. We've done some damage to them. We can do some more damage to them yet. I think purely on the grounds of the heavy infantry we've got with us, we can still win that one, even if it comes to a siege. But reinforcements, albeit scruffy reinforcements in odds and ends, are coming in pretty soon. We've also got Numerius Sulla here. We have purchased one of the Julii generals off him, and he is actually going to lead the Brutii charge and take multiple Julii towns off them for me, which will be absolutely beautiful. Meanwhile, Publius Sergius, he is preparing for the final big push over here into Spain to take Osca. Because once Osca's gone, that's kind of really the last city the Julii actually have that has any significant defense in it. Sure, they've got a little bit over here, but I think at this point, if we could just kind of hold Osca, I'd actually feel like we've bottled up the Julii well enough that we can probably just hold Osca and turn our undivided attention to the bastards in the Senate in full. And indeed, sorry, not Publius Sergius, Publius Victor has indeed been renamed, you marvellous bastard, because you have gone up to being a conqueror, as well as a butcher and bloody. So he's good at his job, but you might not necessarily want to invite him round for dinner anymore. Now, let's get all of his troops together. I think we can start him moving onwards in towards Spain. We'll leave behind a few damaged troops, but other than that, I think we'll take pretty much all of this with us. Just check that doesn't have, like, a catastrophic impact on. Has a slightly catastrophic impact. Can we just lower the tax rate a bit? You know what? You guys will be fine. You'll be fine just for the minute. Everything's going to be okay. Ah, you see, that's just lowered the population just enough to nudge that into blue, not red. And we've also got some reinforcements coming in behind him as well. We'll send him over to here, build ourselves a nice watchtower for this area. And then can we get to you? Not quite, but that does block off you. So you just move a little bit further forward. Publius Victor heading in towards Spain, and he has got reinforcements behind him. But he's a bit low on infantry. We may need to do something about that, because in Osca... Oh, yeah. They've actually got quite a lot of infantry. Fine, I may need to train a little bit more first, some proper stuff. Yeah, cancel that. Build the legionaries instead. I think we've got some... Do we have some? Yes, we do indeed have a reinforcement army coming right now. Keep that moving, lovely. And keep on building those highways too. We need to speed up how fast these troops are getting around. In fact, actually, you know what? I've got a fleet right here. Get the fleet ready to pick up these guys, and as soon as it arrives, we can actually get it over to Spain much quicker by sea. So we'll send the reinforcement fleet by sea to join up around Osca. But actually, I think that's all we can do this turn. This is actually the end of the turn I did a lot of stuff in last time. So, in which case, time to see what exactly the Scipiones are going to try and do to stop me taking their final two cities, because that's all they've got left. They've got these two cities. If I can just take these, and they're basically unguarded, I just need to get past this gauntlet of remaining armies, take those, and that's it. The job is done. These guys are now nothing but a tattered bunch of rebels living in the desert. So, Julii... Ah! Okay, hang on. Who's just attacked who here? Wait. Go over to Moralis Brutus. So, yeah, they are pretty much just throwing everything they've got and stopping our advance, because they can see if I make it to the cities, that's it, they're dead. Right, Captain Servius, what do you actually have? Ooh, oh, they are getting desperate now, aren't they? It's entirely an old school army. There's not a single new unit in there. Nope, okay. You know what? If that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. Bring it on. Moralis Brutus can take it. Now, being in the desert's actually kind of like a really advantageous place to fight, especially if, well, it's not if you're actually fighting, like, troops that are used to the desert, because then they've got the advantage in terms of, like, the desert heat doesn't wear them down as much. But in general, like, the desert's full of dunes, so pretty much, like, if you're the defensive force, you can pretty much always draw yourself on top of a dune. You've actually got quite a steep slope, which just gives you such an advantage. Right, let's just move forward the tiniest bit more here. A bit more like this sort of a position. Everyone run, please. But yeah, now, this is what they have to do. They're starting down there. They have to run up this massive slope to me with prepared archers at the top. And it is not going to go well for them. I mean, just look at that. That's just absolutely a thing of beauty. That just works in my favour. Oh, they're already firing. At this point, hang on. How much damage is this doing? Oh, it's a start as well. Of course it is. Oh, no. Oh, no, guys. Guys. I'm so sorry, but this just isn't going to work for you. Oh, everything is just going to die here. This is just sad. And they're trying to run in the desert uphill. They're going to be, like, tired or at least winded before they even make it to me. Like, they know what they need to do. They just need to basically kind of get up to me. But I've got the peeler as well. Like, that's the thing. The peeler's just going to cause, like, a mass break. Let's just get the horses round, ready to just basically start kind of going around the outside of them. The only advantage they've got is... Oh, I was about to say they've got the wide line, but that's flipping Equites. I think we're good. Oh, no, stop shooting your guys in the back, please. We're taking a lot of damage to my guys actually being shot in the back here. Guys, stop it. It's alright. It's alright. Chill out. Right, go over here. Take out these Equites. They're just going to collapse in a second. Yeah, look at that. Already wavering. Right, get out. Get out of there. I've actually drawn up my line a bit too close together here. That's the problem. So now I'm taking loads of damage in the back. But these guys are going to collapse in seconds, so it's fine. Principes trying to charge up the hill. Guys, can you just go for them, please? Not you, though. Just these guys. Yeah, target your fire over here, please. Thank you. And you're probably going to start shooting each other now, aren't you? You guys are a bloody liability half the time. Right, in comes a whole bunch of arrows. They're already shaken. Just charge into them. Anything that tries to charge forward just breaks immediately. And those are Principes over there. Just go for them and get my horses around the outside here. Right, go into them. You charge into you. And then in a second, we'll just hit them in the side. Yep, that'll be fine. They should break immediately. And they're already backing off. They're already screwed. We've taken a little bit of damage here, but to be honest, it was pretty much entirely self-inflicted. But that does mean we should get most of it back in casualties healed, because arrow hits tend to be easy to heal off. Due respect to them, there is a group of Principes around here that are actually still fighting. They haven't broken yet. That is very impressive. Let's just send some more infantry to support over here, because otherwise the battle's pretty much over at this point. Right, round behind them. In we go, and they should break immediately as soon as something hits them in the sides. Yeah, done immediately. Lovely. And then let's just ride these war dogs down if we can. Or are you going to actually release... You're actually going to release the dogs on me, you bastard. I was hoping they'd... Oh, no. We broke first. That's irritating. I was kind of hoping we'd be able to break these guys before they release the dogs, but they have actually released the dogs. So now the dogs are coming for me. But hopefully the battle will end before the dogs actually make it over to me, so it's fine. Hilariously, the dog handlers just decided to charge into battle. They're not sure whether they want to retreat or charge. I'm just going to send the general to go and ride them down. Scipiones are getting desperate. Damn desperate here. That's going to be the message in Rome. Oh, and we took Yuvavum. I kind of forgot to take it previously, but it only had, like, you know, the food supplies for, like, 1 day or something. You know what? Exterminate the population. It's still unhappy with us, right? You know what? That place is going to be hard to keep happy by the looks of things. Right, just lower the tax rate. Lower the tax rate. There's literally only 400 people here. We can't even keep them pacified. Apparently, they don't like the fact that Spurus the Ugly is that damn hideous. British look like they want to respond, but they don't have much to respond with. So in that case, let's actually indeed... leave some guys here, and we can't quite make it to the bridge today. That's a shame. Right, just send some mercenaries back to Yuvavum to make sure it stays peaceful. It can be locals. It can be locals we've hired. So, let's head over here. Head over here. Pop down a watchtower. There we go. And now, move up to the bridge. Spurus the Ugly, you are back to your main job of guarding a bridge. Well done. And, ooh... yes, the Empire's looking much better now, isn't it? That looks much more complete. And as for Julianus the Fake, he's desperately trying to get to Lemonville, but no, he's not going to make it because we are going to put it under siege before he even gets there. Beautiful. Now, we still need to find the flipping faction leader. Is he any chance in? No. What they've got in here is war dogs and 3 units of light auxilia. I think we can just about handle that, yes. But a new challenger approaches. It would appear the Julianus still have at least a little bit of strength floating around here. We have got Tiberius Pedicius. Okay, family member. Still no sign of the flipping faction or anything. Oscar. Yeah, we know about Oscar already. You've got yourself a decent... it's a bit old school, but it's got some experience, but not much. Fine, I think we're all right for the minute. Can we take you on right now? Now, I'd say probably what we're better off doing would be getting the reinforcements in. Actually, just heading to Oscar... next turn, and basically we'll just choke them at Oscar because they can just throw everything they've got at us in the open field and we can just shoot them down as they come. So I think that's probably for the best. Where's the reinforcement army? It's over here. Yep, there we are. Reinforcement army, get in the boat. The boat heads in this direction and now the boat can just take these guys wherever they need to go. In fact, actually, reinforcement army could make it to... can it make it over to... you know, it could probably just head over here. If we head over here, it can join up with Oscar if it doesn't need to go anywhere else anyway. Publius Victor, do I want to take this guy on? He doesn't have much. Publius Victor, we don't have much in the way of reinforcements nearby. These guys are nearby, but not near enough. What can we buy? We've got 1 set of barbarian mercenaries. Not necessarily that useful. You know what? Let's give it a go. Let's give it a go. Let's give it a go. I'm just going to head straight through to flipping Osca. We're just going to put it under siege, and we're just going to see what happens next. And I imagine... Oh. No. He can't make it over to me this turn. But I kind of want him to. To be honest, I wouldn't mind him making it over to me this turn. I need to move you to a position where you can't get to me. Right. Move you to here. He can't get to me this turn anyway. So I've got reinforcements coming in. Yeah, I actually genuinely wouldn't mind if he actually got over to me, because I'd rather fight these guys in the open field, because this is a... That's a bit of an ask for city streets and walls. That is a little bit of an ask. So, possibly, I prefer to starve these guys out, at least for the time being. Meanwhile, yeah, this army just kind of keeps sweeping up here, mopping up these. It's kind of a bit backwards. I've got this army that's really damn good up here, taking on nothing, and this slightly more scrappy army without enough heavy infantry down here taking on Osca itself, and pretty much the combined might of the Judah, because I suspect they're about to start getting as desperate as the Scipiones. Ah, and good news at Leptis Magna, the Scipiones have actually abandoned the siege. That works for me. That means I can retrain. I can just get all of this stuff in production. Let's get some more archers here just in case. My horses can be fixed. I don't know why these guys abandoned siege. Maybe they're just desperately trying to rush over here to get in my way. But also, I need to just beat you out of the way just to basically get you out of my way there. You know what? Screw you. Screw the lot of you. We're just on our way over in this direction. And as for you, we're just going down here. Good luck chasing us down because you have to cross desert, which is very difficult to cross. And I've got paved roads all the way now. Well, apart from this bit. This bit's not paved roads. Now, anything on the faction announcements? Paulina died. I can't remember who she was married to, but I'm sure that's said. Ooh, we have got a celebrity. Spartacus the Good is actually hanging around with some new friends. He's making some new friends in his retirement. Quintus Ennius. +1 influence, +10% bonus for popularity with the people. That's actually pretty damn good. All things considered. Quintus Ennius, a great writer of poetry, comedy, satires, and epigrams in Latin. Would you believe I'm not sure I've actually ever read any Quintus Ennius myself? I don't actually remember ever reading any. Some say that he wishes to rival Homer. Yeah, good luck with that. Okay, we've sorted the unhappiness problem in Carthage. We've done it by literally putting on games and races every single bloody day, which is possibly a little bit excessive, but whatever, it seems to be sorting it out for now. It's not like we're running low on money or anything. Here's interesting. Rome is actually not in great shape. Public order is currently +30. Now, in theory, if rather than trying to assassinate these guys are turning out to be quite hard to assassinate because they've got all paranoid, they keep trying to kill them, so, you know, it's entirely justified. What if I just sabotaged all their happiness buildings? What if I was to sabotage the Colosseum itself? Head in there. That should be pretty much guaranteed. Yep, sabotage mission success. The Colosseum has indeed been burnt down. Excellent. So as a result, public order is currently at 10%. So now, what I'm hoping is there'll actually be unrest, and we'll actually start to damage the army in here. This could actually be quite a good tactic. Now, that's an excellent point. If I need heavy infantry over for the Siege Oscar, Parma. Right flipping here, we've got some decent quality infantry just flipping ready to go. It's not doing anything. I'm pretty sure, like Oppius Victor, given he's going to die long before Julianus Vatinius. Sorry, you know, sounds a bit harsh to say it out loud, but it's true. So he'll never actually be emperor. This is just kind of an honorific title. Yeah, let's actually send his forces up in this direction to actually help out. We can kind of reinforce those into this army. Nice. That'll do. Ooh, and Julianus the Killer has actually picked up a spy master for all the spying he's done. That's actually a good thing to have. If I recall correctly, yes, indeed, +1 command, 20% discount on agent training costs. Very, very useful. So, we've made our move. Time to see what the Julii and the Scipiones are going to do in response. And you've got... Oh, yes, sorry, I had a little kid heading towards Siwa. Forgot about him. Go on, then. You enjoy your new home. Actually, that's not the kid. That's actually the experienced guy. The kid I actually left in Alexandria because they've actually got a proper... I think it's a proper scriptorium there. British diplomat, nothing major. The Armenians still claiming they want to take over Parthia. They're just not very good at it, damn it. Betrothed, 16-year-old. No, we can do without that. Please tell me that's not new Senate officers. And more Senate officers have been assigned, which I'm guessing means, yep, more people have just been invented. Bloody hell. How's Rome doing, by the way? I assume... Oh, Rome's back up to public order 95. They must have fixed the Colosseum and... How'd you do that? How'd you get up to 95? I don't know. Right, we need to kill these people anyway. 67%, and he goes down. You think people would actually start refusing to take political positions in Rome. It's a good way to die, which is actually strangely historically accurate. By, you know, the late Republic and during the worst times of the Empire as well. Taking a political office was a great way to end up at the top of a lot of people's hit lists. Now, what have we got here? 2-city expansion. Salamis! Nice. Up to level 4. And another city. Yep, we've got another one over there. Fine, level 4 as well. Cornelius the Cruel. Good job overseeing that. You now get a proconsul's palace. We've got... Ooh! Asinius the Ugly. Please be Spurius the Ugly's son. I will love you forever if you are Spurius the Ugly's son. You are... He is! He actually took... He's inherited Spurius the Ugly's ugly face! And he's got an overprotective nanny. -1 influence plus... Yeah, he must be, because he's spawned in the most recent town that Spurius the Ugly was in. And he's actually inherited the ugliness, but he's also inherited unluckiness. Actually, that's not bad. -1 command plus 2 morale. That's alright. That's amazing. That's actually incredible. Appius Brutus picked up Editor. You don't see that too often. Editor. What's the actual text for that? Skilled individual who can organise bread and circuses is not one to be lightly cast aside. Plus 2 influence. Alright, that'll actually help out with the Carthage situation. Very good. Other than that, pretty much all basic stuff. Oh, but Julianus the Killer's picked up a silk merchant. La-di-da, developing a taste for the finer things in life as he grows older. No, it is genuinely true. I have checked it. Spurius the Ugly... His first son, Asinius the Ugly, has indeed inherited his horrendously ugly face. Oh, I feel sorry for Placidia. Quite frankly, she is doomed to have a series of catastrophically ugly children. She also apparently has a catastrophically ugly daughter, presumably, who I can only assume, people really only want to marry her to get into the family, but it's one hell of an ask. That is not coincidence, by the way. There is totally a system of genetics in Rome Total War, which is, while sons are not guaranteed to take after their fathers, there is a better than average chance that a child will inherit certain traits from their parent, which is quite frankly beautiful. Now, it would appear to me that yes, indeed, the Scipiones are just trying to book it back to their cities now, but I'm going to get there first. It's going to be beautiful. Any more good mercenaries? You know what? I'll take some extra cavalry. Why not? Straight up the road here, we are almost at Dimity, and you, they don't really have anything to throw at Nept whatsoever. Just keep heading down south, we'll be at Nept next turn as well, and then, with 2 city sieges, that's it. That'll be the end of the Scipiones. Though over here, at least, it looks like they want to go out with a bit of a bang and throw everything they've got at stopping us. But at this point, they're pretty much out of gas, aren't they? I mean, even this guy's desperately just booking it in this direction. But no, it's not going to fly. And the reinforcements from Sicily arrived too. Leptis Magna is now much better defended. Marvellous. Let's actually put a stone wall on it just in case. And also repair it. Ooh. When were those damaged? I don't know, but let's repair them anyway. Meanwhile, out here in the desert, Manius Barbatus is still just chugging along. Presumably he's in the desert. He has no idea what's going on. He just kind of, he set off 3 odd years ago. And he's still just marching across Africa. Really hoping there's still something to do once he actually, gets there. But there's not. By the time he actually, gets anywhere useful, the Scipiones will probably already be dead. So, we should probably just divert him north, take Cyrene, just so it would be nice to have every single kind of city that actually kind of has a border onto the Mediterranean. That'd be lovely. Now, speaking of which, now what's going on? In Osca, this is intriguing. So we actually have the ability to attack Osca. Right now, let's get this army ashore. And yes, indeed, you can totally make it over to him right now. You... step over here and basically just block up this mountain pass. So that's actually going to stop him. It won't stop him indefinitely because, he'll just be able to push his way past this and beat it. But it will slow him down because actually engaging in a fight seems to use up quite a few movement points. So now you can go and join up to here and we'll actually have a fair bit more heavy infantry. So you get over there. Yep, you can indeed make it. Lovely. And that is... how much heavy infantry do we have right now? We've got ourselves only 6 units. And some auxilia, but auxilia is pretty good. Then a whole bunch of archers and some good quality cavalry. Taking on... bit of a risk, if only because, well, they've got the early legionaries too, and they've got experience and weapons. It's not a sure thing. I would rather do it in the open field. I'll think about it. Maybe we will do that this turn, I'm not sure. But first up, Numerius Sulla, the traitor, taking Lemonum for us, and indeed also Julianus Vitendius. Julianus the fake is here as well. He's brought the last remnants of his army. It's not going to go well for him, unfortunately. Captain Nero. Oh, yeah, this is the baffling army. And there's basically nothing there. I would say this is Julianus Vitendius' last stand. He's going to throw his life away. And I would like to think that he doesn't know Numerius Sulla has betrayed the Julii just yet. He's going to know when the battle begins, not before. So we know where they're coming from. They're coming from this direction. So let's line ourselves up ready to hit the reinforcements immediately. Right, start the battle, and there they come. Guys, just charge forward in that sort of a direction. Quick as you like. Beautiful. In they come. Reach the hounds over there. That's fine. Get the cavalry around the outside. And at this point, right now, Julianus Vitendius is probably looking into the battlefield. And maybe he just catches a glimpse of his old friend, his old supposed friend, Numerius Sulla. And he knows. He knows what's happened, and it's not good. No, 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 it's not good in the slightest. The dogs are coming in. The arrows are coming in. There we go. Go for the leader. Go for the leader. Wrap up these bastards. There we are, around the outside. There we go. All of these guys dead. Let the dogs do the work. The dogs, the ridiculously powerful dogs. The arrows are coming in, and oh, Julianus Vitendius, he doesn't know what to do. He does not know what to do anymore. He's just completely clueless. In come the dogs. And the arrows. These ridiculously good quality gold chevron dogs. He doesn't know. Oh, he's going to fight the dogs, but can he fight his old friend? Truly, can he bear to? I hope he can, because the auxilia are coming for him. Numerius Sulla has no such hesitation. Gosh darn it. Down to only 16 people left, and yeah, there it is. The death or glory charge. He's going in. And this is the end of Julianus Vitendius. He's going to try and get through, but surely he can't. He's just standing there. Oh, he's given up. He can't bear it. He can't bear the fact. Don't fire right now. You know, write him down. Get after him. Get after him, you bastards. Run him down. Oh, he's actually going to make it inside the city. Is he? Oh, he might do, you know. All right, you know what? Fine. Meanwhile, we've got some gladiators who have got a ram. Let's just send them at the gate. It would appear that poor Julianus Vitendius has in fact managed to survive. Dear oh dear. Well, that's fine. We'll just have to take care of him within the city walls. Oh, we might just be able to catch up with him, is he? Nope, sadly. We almost caught up with him as he hit the walls there, but not quite. Right, one unit of light auxilia is going to try and guard the gates. Let's send in gladiators. Gladiators versus light auxilia, sure. Why the bloody hell not? Let's send in the gladiators. This will just bloody confuse them. In we go, lads. Right now, the members of the Julii Light Auxilia Corps are probably just sitting there thinking, you know what? I didn't bloody sign up for this. This is not what the recruiter told me, damn it. Yeah, this is the problem with gladiators. They're definitely winning in terms of, like, they're doing way more damage than they're taking. But just because there's, like, you know, way more of the light auxilia, it means they're actually doing a good job actually getting through the gladiators themselves, which is a bit of a problem, really. Right, let's just send in some cavalry. This cavalry will do a good job riding down light auxilia. Ah, and would you believe the archers have just arrived? You can tell because everything's suddenly dying to archer fire. Right, I'm seeing movement in the town here. Light auxilia, just send in our cavalry against them. Should be fine. If there's any gladiators flying around, you may as well join in. Yeah, the pathing's screwing up slightly. Some of them have made it through this gap, but some of them go the long way round. And in come the gladiators to do a bit more good work against the light auxilia. They'll do a good job chopping through some of them. Lovely, just cutting our way through them. There he is. You can just see it on his face, can't you? Julianus Vitendius, he just looks so depressed. He doesn't want to be here anymore. Now he knows he's been betrayed. Honor means nothing to his fellow generals. He just doesn't know if he even wants to live anymore. And that guy doesn't need to worry about that because he's dead. And Julianus Vitendius envies him that, damn it. War dogs have been released onto my horses. That's fine. We'll just be able to slowly cut our way through them. Bit annoying. We'll do a fair bit of damage. In fact, actually, this many horses might lose these war dogs, but now that means the handlers are pretty much screwed. So now my gladiators can potentially win the rest of this by themselves. That's right, Velite gladiators, up onto the plaza, take them out, the last of the light auxilia going down. Julianus Vitendius is now just wandering around pointing his sword. Possibly he hasn't realised the rest of his bodyguards are dead yet, he's just wandering off. He just can't be bothered with this. You know what? If the Julii means so little to Numerius Sulla, perhaps it means not as much to Julianus Vitendius as he once thought. Meanwhile over here, all the dogs are actually dead, and we've still got 30 horses left. Yeah, dogs, when they actually get into the fight, like, they're more about the morale than anything else. The gladiators are broken, let's send in something else. Yeah, nice legionary cohorts. Julianus Vitendius has finally decided to have his last stand here. It's not particularly dramatic, really. They're kind of wandering around him. Everyone's a bit embarrassed. But you know what? They'll kill him in time. It'll be fine. You know what? Turn your attention to this guy just for a minute. Everyone turn. There you go. This guy. Stab, 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 stab. Down he goes. Poor Julianus Vitendius.
All Rome will be amazed at such a victory. The day is ours!
It is indeed voice crack narrator, man. But it's a bit of a sad one in some ways. Because, poor Julianus Vitendius. And Lemon Town belongs to us. And is once again utterly, utterly miserable. Blimey, all these places are just incredibly miserable, aren't they? They also all have really low growth rates. So Juno all round. And with that, indeed, now we've actually just, cut off the final Julii settlement up here from literally everything else they've got down here in Spain. The Julii Empire is now looking very stretched and very much in trouble, in fact. Though, the slight concern I've got is how exactly do I leave this town? I've got basically a full stack army here, and it's only at 65%, so, slight concern there, especially as 80% of that 65% is garrison. So if I leave, I'm down to, minus 15%. That's a bit of a concern. I've decided I'm not going to assault Osca directly. Not just yet. The problem is with only 6 units of actual proper heavy infantry and 3 spearmen, wall fighting against, basically the same amount or slightly more infantry, we're going to struggle to get past the walls. I need to weaken them a little bit or do this in the open field. So as a result, I'm going to pull this guy back a little bit if I can and basically open the way for them to come through. I'd rather be outnumbered with these 2 armies attacking them in the open field than try to attack into Osca directly. I'd rather just, bait this guy forward, if I can, and actually let him come to me. And this guy being here is also kind of bait, because I'm kind of hoping that someone will think he's a bit flimsy. This army will be drawn in as reinforcements. If this army's reinforcements, that means the siege is, it's not lifted, but it's lifted for the purposes of the battle, which means I think this army does get to come along. So, you know what? Hopefully this all works out anyway. And, of course, I'd forgotten I had the reinforcement army in a boat, don't I? Oh, yes, perfect. You utter idiot. Okay, if a big army had done that, they'd have a chance. But now, crappy Captain Spurius, with just his handful of little ballistas and some auxilia, this guy's got ideas above his station, is now basically going to pull this army out of the city. And out of the city, I can actually handle them because my archers can actually do something. In the city, my archers are kind of useless because, with the walls up, they're pretty much useless for wall fighting. Outside of a city, however, oh yes, my archers can do their terrible, terrible work. Captain Spurius has pretty much just lost the Julii Osca, and previously they would have actually been able to hold that until I could get a second army there to reinforce. Thank you, Captain Spurius. I didn't actually buy you. I would gladly have spent 168,000 denarii on you, however. That's how much you've just bloody helped me. So, I'm starting here. I'm starting basically at the top of a hill. And we know where they're coming from. They're going to be coming from this direction. Okay, so actually... can I... that's got to be for the best. We are just going to slaughter these guys as they enter the battlefield. Because the way Captain Spurius has actually laid this battlefield out, it's actually perfect for me to just attack these guys. Oh, that's so beautiful. And I didn't even plan it. The computer's just screwed itself over. I mean, I thought the big army was going to come through the mountain range and actually attack me and have to take on 2 big armies at once, but in the open field, that's fine. But a crappy little army deciding to do the same thing, that's even better. Right, here we go. Start the battle, and in they come. Right, pause for a second. We're still technically a fair way from them, but we can draw up faster than they can, because we could run until they actually enter the battlefield. They're not allowed. So draw ourselves up over there. Start running. Archers want to be directly behind as far as possible. So you kind of want to be more in this sort of a direction. That's alright. Start running. Auxilia, guard ourselves some flanks with them. Lovely. And let's just box in the archers because some of the cavalry will be able to sneak around the outside. Especially that group over there. That, be able to sneak around the side of us. So let's actually use a long auxilia kind of to, just to kind of stretch out here and guard the rear. Lovely. Dogs can just be released as soon as possible because we want to just cause a big break in terms of morale. And then the cavalry can just slam in around the side. This is going to be so good. This is going to be beautiful. Oh yeah, the reinforcements. We've got reinforcements too. Under AI control, in fact. So they're just going to go and take on... What are you taking on again? You're just taking on... Oh, you're taking on Auxilia. No, mercenaries are screwed against Auxilia, but luckily we don't even care about that force. We just care about this force. And probably at this point, maybe the captain has realised just how much he's bloody screwed up. In comes some Velites. The Velites have just turned over the show and say, guys, I think we've made a mistake. Maybe we just go back to the city. Because I feel like this isn't going to fly. Oh, you are so boxed in and it's so beautiful. You're so screwed. Right, get the dogs ready to go here. Send the auxilia. The archers are all firing like crazy. Guys, just stop wherever you are. That's fine. Start firing. You guys, you've all got fire at will on. Yep, that's okay. Lovely. The general's just going to try and push through, and that's okay. Let's send the auxilia to support there. Send the auxilia to support in that side. Now what's over that side? That's auxilia. I think it's already wavering. Let's get 3 horses round here and start. Oh, there's already breaks. There's already. Oh, this is good. This is just the thing. Auxilia. That's early legionary cohort. That is reloading and just basically head through here. And it's not going to like the fact that there's so many things routing around it. It's probably going to... Yeah, that's broken. Broken. Over here, just in. That's right. And the archers just continue to do their work. I mean, they're doing a fair job holding up here. There's just some legionary cavalry over here. You know what? Let's get some spearmen ready to take them out. That's perfect. Spearmen into the cavalry. You, round here. Get into the back of these guys. The general's right there, but he's only at 33 strength at this point. You know what? You just assassinate him. You get round here. There's more legionary cavalry on this side. Get them over to, yep, here. Get some cavalry into here. The general's going to be dead pretty soon. There's, ooh, that legionary cavalry has actually done all right. Right, focus over here for a second. How much flipping cavalry are we looking at? Quite a bit, as it turns out, but the general's about to die. The general's about to die, and once he's dead, we'll be in a good position to counterattack. But they're kind of rolling me up too. Right, get over here. Guys, focus on your firepower over on this side, please. My cavalry can stop the route over here. The problem is some of this is going to get away because I can't, like, kill it before it actually kind of successfully... Oh, hello. What's that over there? Oh, that's more legionary cavalry. That stuff's bloody tough. Right, you, get in there, out of guard mode, please. How are we doing versus... Okay, they're wavering, so they don't like how much stuff's there. You guys, get over... Shouldn't have skirmish mode on, really, but whatever. Oh, no, don't go for them! Don't go for them, you bastards. Right, everyone, after these guys. Right, lovely. He's trying to ride down the archers. These guys, yeah, they're gone. They're gone. And what's actually left at this point? These guys have tried to join up with me. You know what, screw you. And come on, barbarian mercenaries. Actually be useful. No, they weren't useful in the slightest. Never mind. Sadly, some of my archers are going to get ridden down. But soon after that, these guys are going to get completely surrounded. Then they're going to be utterly screwed. So, it's unfortunate, but we can live with it. Now, that is... What's that? That's a damaged unit of heavy infantry. These guys are... There's stuff that's still fighting over here. Bloody hell, guys. Get around the back of here. Your job's not done yet. You guys, turn your attention over here, please. You stay away from them. You get in the rear of these guys. They're already wavering, so they'll break momentarily. Lovely. What's actually left? You guys are all dead, right? Yeah. Everyone just head over here. What's left over here? There's some cavalry over here. You guys just start running. That's lovely. And then everyone is just basically... Oh, yeah. That's fine. Those guys are going to break almost momentarily. And... Yeah, pretty much as good as gone, surely. They're being shot from that angle. Yeah, that's it. Done. Cavalry. Over there. General. Over there. Nice. And that should be job done. Cavalry, start just stepping slowly in this direction. And bit of infantry makes it back to the city. But Osca has pretty much just as good as fun plans. I'll need to check the battle report, but look at all this. This is stuff I would have need to have taken out in, like, wall fighting. But now it's all already dead. And mostly, I've only... You know what? I'm happy with that. End the battle.
All Rome will be amazed at such a victory. The day is ours!
For once, narrator man, you're correct. Rome will probably actually be impressed with that. That was actually pretty damn good. So, yeah, we've still got 2,200 men. They're down to 444. Nice. Not enough for the city to fall to us automatically, but... Oh, and the Scipio are also attacking us. They're still being desperate here. Captain Augustus has a slightly better force, but it's still not much. Same thing again, let's just wrap these guys up. Pretty much. Actually, you know what? We're not in the desert right now. We're technically in a... I think it's actually a high fertility area there, so we might actually be in farmland. Nope, never mind. It's still the desert. Something I hear a lot. Like, one complaint I do hear a lot about Rome Total War is, oh, the area is so stupid. Sure, sometimes on the battlefield the AI makes some bad decisions, but you can't deny, right now, the AI is actually being remarkably intelligent, which is the AI is throwing away troops in desperate battles where it ought to fall back. Why is it doing that? Because it knows it's only got 2 cities left and I'm heading towards both of them. The AI should be throwing away troops in a desperate attempt to stop me, and it's doing it. It's actually acting intelligently. Like, I can't actually think of another game where, like, the computer would actually detect that it's getting close to being in a dangerous situation where it might actually lose, and actually starts desperately throwing everything it's got so nicely as happens in Rome Total War. Maybe Stellaris. Stellaris actually does some really fun stuff with, like, enemies kind of getting desperate when they know they're in trouble. But, yeah, it's, like, Rome Total War, I'd say is right up there. Like, in terms of, like, the macro level, how the computer makes its decisions, it really does very intelligently detect when it's in trouble. Anyway, here they come. They're trying to flank me because they know they've got the wider line, but I think we should be just fine here. These guys will probably start falling back momentarily. In come the Peeler, in come the Javelins. Lots of bad damage being done here. They're already starting to break, in fact. Let's get some more cavalry around the outside here, ready to go. These guys are, that is early legionary cohorts trying to, oh yep, they're reloading. They're going to toss something in over here. Just get that right down. You are, guys, don't get involved in that. Run away. You're on skirmish mode. That's kind of what you're supposed to be doing. Right, round here, what's that? That's Principes, 151, looking a little bit on the damage. Yeah, they're trying to reload. Don't let them, just charge into them right now. They'll probably break. There's so much nearby to them that's already breaking. And shaken, wavering. You guys are charging forward. I haven't put them in guard mode because I think we're fine just to basically ride them down momentarily. You guys just go for these guys. Yep, you know what? Go for it. Attack them directly with fire at will on. Those guys are already breaking and already they're going to be driven straight back. Lovely. Now, the only worrying thing here, or not only worrying, but kind of annoying thing is, like, just because they've been beaten in this direction doesn't mean they'll actually retreat the way they came. They are sometimes allowed to retreat forward, if you like. So they might actually be able to retreat into Dimity. But if they are, then you know what? I've already badly damaged them. It's fine. So in the end, only 143 survive. So even if they do actually, you know, retreat towards the city, it won't really add much to the city garrison, which I'm fine with. And no, actually, I think they may have just disappeared off the map entirely. Nothing major happening in Germany. Anything from Britain? Nope. Everything pretty much as it should be. And now, oh yes, now Oscar's looking much, much more under control, I would say. And weirdly, this guy just isn't really interested in moving forward in the slightest. He's just chilling out of there. Well, in that case, what I should probably do is this army. Where's the... Hang on, where'd the reserve army go? I had a massive reserve army that was in a boat. There it is. I found it. It was just kind of hidden facing sideways. It's there. A bit hard to see. I should probably send that over to here and actually use that to take out Tiberius What's-His-Face. That's probably fine. So we'll bring that over here just to make sure we've got some defense around Narbo Martius. Anything useful in faction announcements first? Couple of births and nothing major. But with that, we've finally made it to our destination. Tiberius Maecenas simply steps around here and gets to Dimity. With a long line of useless Scipii armies that can't do anything to stop him, Moralus Brutus manages to make it down here to Nept, where we've got, well, possibly the faction leader's hiding somewhere in here, right? No, that's just a family member. Lucas Scipio just lives down here. Have we found the faction leader yet? The new one? Yep. This is where they were hiding. This is where all the cowards have been hiding this whole time. They've been hiding in the middle of the desert, beyond a mountain range, where they thought no one would ever be able to find them. But we have. We have found them. Captain Decimus is coming. He's going to be their last stand. He's definitely going to attack me. But I would say we can handle this. We can handle it. And once we've taken care of it, we are going to kill a whole lot of the Scipio family right there. And in fact, once both of them are dead, that's it. Anything left? Crappy little rebel armies that we can pick off or just very cheaply buy. Their prices go down a lot once their faction collapses, you know. Or even more nicely, we've just actually managed to find the Julii faction heir, who is an old man who's okay but not exactly spectacular, possibly making a run for it, maybe just abandoning his post. He was up here, he's abandoned his post potentially. Right, let's just quickly ride that bastard down. Barely need any garrison over here in Lemonville just to keep it happy, so that's 100% fine. You can't do anything to me, all of you are out of range. Yep, let's continue Numerius Sullen marching north. Let's take the rest of modern day France off these guys. Oh yes. You are not very good at all. Like, you know, you've had a good life. You've actually, you know, you're reverent. You've had many political positions. You consider yourself attractive enough to justify carrying an artist around with you at all times. But now, sadly, this is the end for you. So the question now for Manlius Julius is, how does he want to go? Does he want to go to more of kind of like a death or glory charge into our front line, dying with honour and dignity, if a little bit of desperation, or is he more the kind of like stand there and take arrows to the face as his bodyguards die around him for him sort of guy? Looks like it's the arrow thing. Good, good. Come on, Manlius, give us a challenge. I've just put on flaming arrows. If you don't want to charge, then I'm very happy to just set you and everyone you love on fire. This guy's 55 years old and you keep your bodyguard through your whole life in this game, so this guy, his bodyguard's been with him for a long time. By the way, flame arrows are really bad for the frame rate. You may notice there. Yeah, this game slightly chugs when the flame arrows get involved. Oh, he's off. He's heading in a different direction. I'm not sure quite why he's heading in a different direction, but he is. Right, release the hounds. Send the dogs after him. You know what we do to Julii, who can't be bothered to die with honour. We release the hounds at them. And in they come, the gold chevron war dogs that we actually purchased off the Julii. You trained these. Your money paid for this, damn it. And now they're going to eat you. These are Julii dogs now turned on the Julii leadership. I love it. You know, it's been a while since we've fed a leader to a dog. I've missed it. We should have done that more since the Greek occupation. Oh, technically he's running, which he's actually allowed to do. He has to fight, but if he runs, he is actually allowed to leave. Darn it, we haven't actually killed him. He has actually made it away, irritatingly. Back to the city you're supposed to be guarding with, you damn it. I'll see you there. Ah, meanwhile, Spurus the Ugly gets to do his job. Spurus the Ugly, bridge troll. Back where he belongs, damn it. Aww. I don't think he likes this job. I think he does. I genuinely think this is Spurius's job in life. He feels like being a horrendously ugly bridge troll with his potentially ugly children nearby. He can just, like, you know, every evening he can go and see his horrendously ugly son in the horrendously ugly village that they live in together. And then the following day, it's back to his job at the bridge as a bridge troll, keeping away the monstrous British. I think this is a good life for Spurius the Ugly, damn it, and his son Asinius the Ugly. They come from a long, long line of ugliness, you see. Meanwhile, over here in Sicily, Julianus the Killer is ready. We have constructed the army that is going to march on Rome. So obviously, Julianus the Killer himself, naturally. By popular demand, Praetorian cohorts, 2 experience, silver armor, silver weaponry, 20 missile attack, 27 defense. These things will not die. 5 additional units of legionary cohorts as well, 3 experience, silver and silver. 18 missile attack, 14 on the melee, 27 defense. Again, pretty damn solid as a front line right there. Obviously, it wouldn't be Julianus Vatinius if he didn't have his old friends, the Cretans, strutting around with him. Many of them with silver chevron experience, still with those original gold bows they got from Corinth, but we've improved their armor up to silver quality as well. 5 units of Roman cavalry, good experience, once again, silver and silver. Thank you very much, Scipii, for building that awesome Temple of Vulcan for me. And finally, most important of all, of course, the elephants. The elephants are here. Oh, yes. Now this is just perfect. The honor fleet awaits. On we get onto the... Okay, don't... What? Wait, what? What are you doing there? Oh, is this the army you've been telling me about in the comments for flipping wings? I thought it was the one over there. I didn't realise there was a... Okay, fine. You know what? You guys just wait here for a second. Okay. It's fine. It's all under control. And with that, Julianus the Killer is back on the Italian mainland. He has got what is, I would say, easily the best, strongest army we have ever got. He is ready to go. This man is ready to kill. At the sound of this man's voice, armies march and mighty nations quake. This army is marching, that nation is quaking, and I think it is time for our final showdown versus the bloody Senate. They've got 3 nearly full stack armies. I think we can handle it, damn it. So next time, ladies and gentlemen, we are pushing the Julii out of Gaul once and for all. We are pushing into Spain ourselves and taking Osca. The Scipiones are obviously going to make their final desperate last stand, and that will be it. The Scipiones will be dead. And meanwhile, while all that is happening, Julianus Vatinius is marching on Rome and its armies as well. And after that, ladies and gentlemen, well, I don't exactly want to take over the world, but there are a couple of other things I do want to do. So, coming up very, very soon indeed. Is next time the grand finale? I don't know. Depends how long setting up the rest of it takes. But we are getting very, very close to the end, ladies and gentlemen. And once we get to there, well, I'll be telling you what is coming up next after Rome Total War because, I am amazed at how well Rome Total War is done, and I have a lot of very interesting plans for this game and this franchise. I think you will like them, so we'll be getting to them soon, as well as the end of our glorious adventure. Julianus Vatinius is almost ready to move into the streets of Rome. It will be beautiful, ladies and gentlemen, but in the meantime, I've been John, this has been Many a True Nerd, and this has been Rome Total War. Thank you very much, and goodbye. My milk gave me a sign, and it said tomorrow you will do something that will change your fate. Is my character simultaneously using a phone, using a laptop, smoking, and driving in a rainstorm? Hello, headquarters, I've got a problem. Yes, it's the milk again. Sorry, what were you saying? I was looking at this biscuit. You know what, mate? I'm confused too.